we all come into this league, you want to make all the money, and you want to live this glamorous life, and you want to go to the Pro Bowl, you want to make the All-Pro team, and you want to win a Super Bowl. And for a lot of guys, Super Bowl is like the last thing on the list. And I would say to the young guys that this life goes by so fast. So you get to like year 3, year 4, year 5, and you're like, hold on, man. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to play. We win the game. We get back into the locker room with champagne and everything's going crazy. So I'm like, yo, man, we getting ready to go party. We're gonna have one of those nights that you're gonna remember for the rest of your life. And so I get in the shower. I'm like one of the last people to come out of the locker room. I take a shower. I grab my suitcase. I walk out, get on the bus. And the guys are going crazy. And it's just pandemonium. And I sit down in my seat and I look back to my left, and Antonio Pierce still has his whole uniform on. He has the jersey on, the pants, the cleats, and his son has his helmet in his hand. I'm like, yo, man, what are you doing? And he was like, I ain't taking it off. I'm gonna have fun. And he didn't take his whole uniform off until we got back to the hotel. We walked back into the hotel, and it was just, you couldn't even walk through it. I mean, it was so crazy that almost every player had to have security. It was just bananas. And Antonio walks in with his whole uniform on. I was like, what's wrong with you? He was like, man, I just won a Super Bowl. I was like, yeah, I know. But, life takes, changes courses, swiftly. And, I made a bad decision. I paid the price for it. I just thought that I would walk in the hospital, go home, and patch it up. Let's go play football. It didn't kind of work out that way for me. When the mayor got on TV, I pretty knew it was pretty bad. I knew what kind of person I was. Did I do something that maybe some other people wouldn't do? Yeah. Did I make a mistake? Yeah. Did I pay the ultimate price for it? Of course. But going through it all, it made me realize a lot of things about the media. Made me realize a lot of things about the business. Made me realize a lot of things about myself, friends, family, so on and so forth. And all of those culmination of all those things just made me better. It made me, who I am today. Everything that happened, we always say that we have regrets. I mean, I think myself, my family, everybody would have loved to see, how good we would have been if that, thing wouldn't have happened. We were 11-1 at the time. I think we would have won another Super Bowl, but we would never know. And I beat myself up over that, because I was basically that factor on the team that helped us get to where we were. And I felt like I let my teammates down during that time. You just gotta be careful, man. You just gotta you gotta think of yourself as a CEO. You're like the CEO of your own body. Treat it right, make good decisions, and everything will pretty much work out for you. I don't want anybody to go through what I went through, because it took 2 good valuable football years away from me. I was still able to play after that. You just never know what could have happened, and I don't like to look back on it. But, you just never know what it could have been, but it happened, and here I am. The time there was 2 years. It was a long time. Me going through that, putting my family through that. But as far as the way that I was treated in there from the inmates, it was cool. It was cool. I just did what I had to do and came home and started playing football. I'm Plaxico Burress. Subscribe to VICE Sports.